There's no specialist in the lymphatic system. We don't have anybody called a lymphologist. So basically in medicine, we take the whole lymphatic system, we throw it out, like it doesn't exist. Even though it's one of the largest systems in our body, and probably the most important one for chronic disease today, because everything flows through the lymphatic system. I'm a big lymphatic fan, only because the amount of testing that I do in the clinic, everybody's lymphatic system is jacked up. So then I look at it and I'm like, oh, this sucks. Like I tried to avoid it as much as I can because lymphatic systems are slow. You need to pump them. You need to do stuff with them. You can't really take a supplement and move your lymphatic system, right? It's kind of an active process. So what your lymphatics want is they want, boom, your cells want to go like this, boom, and they want to come back up, and that's the pump. So if you really wanted to do something, we have a trampoline in our backyard and you just kind of act like you're young and you go jump on it with your kids for 5 minutes a day, and that's really all it takes. The magic is in the bounce, right? NASA figured that out because their astronauts would go up to space and then they'd come back and they would just be mush. And so they needed to have some of that lymphatics. That's why you saw pulse electromagnetic fields. That's why you saw a lot of these like exercise programs which ended up to be a negative G-force because you needed to have that for the lymphatics. If the lymphatics don't pump, your cells die pretty quick. It doesn't get kind of the nutrition in and out. And then the most important thing that you have to do for that lymphatic system twice a year is 6 weeks of protein dump diets. So what does that mean? That means no protein for 3 weeks, 2 times a year. So that's not eating vegan protein, that's eating no protein. And the reason we have to do that is because lymphatic systems get clogged. Proteins have amino acids. Amino acids are like bricks. Doesn't matter whether they come from soy or whether they come from a cow. And then you just kind of rest. You don't go to work. You try not to go to work, but you don't work out. You just kind of rest for 3 weeks. My athletes do it after the season. Come in, no protein, which they absolutely hate. Colonic hydrotherapy, because we're going to flush the liver really fast, because we're going to make use of that 3 weeks. And we do that 2 times a year. And then you can go ahead and load all the rest of the stuff back up. But sometime, like you got to change the oil. Like you got to stop putting stuff in, and it's not detoxification, it's resting. Let your body process it.